Hello and welcome today to another review of figurines, because they never end. We have the Ninja Turtles movie version of Leonardo. A beautiful box once again. Now this is the first time I've actually got a single release, as I do have Raphael, but he was in the double box with Casey Jones. And since his disguise can just come off, and I'm not an inbox collector, I did not really see a point in getting Raphael here as a single release. And now I just need to be on the lookout for Donatello and Michelangelo here. Hello, me from the past. I'm guessing you were successful in getting Mikey and Donnie, because we're well over a year in the future now, and this is where we're at the moment. It's not too much for the NECA movie line, but we got a small main cast, and we still got Dan, somewhere up in the box as well, somewhere. But yeah. Anyway, for the box art, we've got him upside down there in his little box window with the movie title, as you know it, on the DVD and all the posters at the bottom there. His name is Leonardo, just in case you forgot. And you got a nice product shot there on the side. And the same for this, with the movie title again, NECA, the obligatory product information, and of course those people that are responsible for making these figures. And of course, on the back, just the product information we all just saw. Now you can catch America's favorite green teens in their first live-action blockbuster film, yada yada yada, and all of that stuff. Oh wait, it actually is about... I basically went yada 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 because I thought it was just like, basic information about the film, but it actually... My apologies. After waiting in a puddle of radioactive waste, these radical reptiles are transformed into New York City's greatest crime-fighting quartet, and no one works, studies, or trains harder than Leonardo. He commands respect from his brothers, leading by example, not by giving orders. This highly detailed action figure stands 6.5 inches tall and features 30 points of articulation, including double elbows and double knees to fully showcase Leonardo's stealthy moves. And then by that, let's get this boy out of his box. Now, just for starters, which something is, it's little, but I can appreciate it. You can put these inserts from the box on your display just to have your figure, be somewhere if you want to. Just have him stand in the sewers. It's a nice little addition. It's not much, but I can appreciate it nonetheless. Anyway, let's put down this boy here, shall we? And have him just twirly around there as I put this insert back into the box. Whoopah! Now, as you can see, he does look absolutely gorgeous. Detailed. Oh my god. I am very, how you say that? I can, forgive the faults of Hasbro's figures, because they're a relatively cheap price point, so some paint app mistakes and stuff compared to other figures. I don't mind that much. But then these are like just a little bit more expensive, but how does NECA do this? Look at the paint job, all the details, the black wash on the shield, the brown wash, all the washes to the green wash there. They're all fitting with the color they need to be. All the wash, all the color wash. Oh my god. Anyway, before we take a closer look at him, let's just see what he comes with when it comes to accessories, because despite looking this good at the price point, NECA still adds in a decent amount of accessories. You know, despite the given ones. He has his pizza point, as they all come with one, and then if you get like the accessory pack that came out, which I completely missed existed, so I couldn't pre-order it in time, so I hope it gets a restock for like it has different heads for the turtles based on the second film. But then you also have a little box with 4 slices of pizza, and then with these they all have a slice, so you can get a full box of pizza for display for whatever reason you want to. He has an alternative bandana, you know, for a little bit more of action poses, because these are not fabric like the big ones, with whom we shall compare him in a moment. Now, which I am always grateful for, of course, is right now he has his grabby hands, but he has a pair of alternative, like just relaxed hands, just normal ones. And even on the hands, the details, the veins, the little paint apps, the fingernails, you know, there's like a darker green in the folds of his hands. My God, how does NECA do this at this price range? I do not know, I do not understand, but I am so grateful for it. I know some people have problems with NECA's quality control every now and then. Sadly, so far I have not had any problems with my NECA figures where stuff broke or all that stuff. Well, we had the Casey Jones incident, but that was just his crotch not being glued down, thankfully, so I just glued that and he's all good now. But yeah, here are his shorts, by the way. I'm holding them up in the camera while I'm complaining about other things. They are a very nice silver there, with once again shaded brown coloring at the leather straps for the grips. Oh my God. Anyway, let's just take a closer look at Leonardo himself then, shall we? I'll put that aside and we'll take a quick look at the beautiful sculpted noggin. There's all that shading in there with the paint. And a little dot there. Little dot there, little dot there, little dot there, just like they had on the movie suits, which they kind of did on Overkill for the third film. But to be fair, that wasn't Jim Henson Studios. They were in a rush, and honestly, I enjoy the third film. I enjoy it. I enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, we get different, like all of this is painted different shades of brown, darker straps for the leather, others for the string, the leather scabbards, or however you call this themselves, the belt here. It's all slightly painted with texture on there as well, including on the elbow pads, the wrist straps, like his skin, the changeover from the back shield to the front plate, the changeover, the gradient, my English has failed me, no! Anyway, even there, like the little studs there, not the studs, but like those little rings you can pull string through to tie something up. All of that is painted. Absolutely incredible. Like even the bandana, there's like 3 different colors of blue there in there at least. And still these figures are $30. How? I do not know. But I certainly do love it. Anyway, for articulation then, he's got his little exorcist. He can look up that far. And if you push him back, he can look a bit more up, and he can look down. Now we're just doing weird voices because I am failing at English here. Anyway, he's got his upper body wiggle, waggly, wiggly, waggly with the shield there. Giving him a little range of motion at the upper body at least. His arm has a full range there. It has that double jointed elbow, of course. Although the rubber strap gets in the way from him turning it any more than this, but it's still a very fair range of motion. Now, of course, he does a turn at the wrist and at the hand, goes up and down, and I always up and down every goddamn time I do this. Up is up and down is down. Oh wait, down is up and up is down. Anyway, for a beautiful ninja spread there. His leg does go forward that far. It does get stopped by the back shield. But if he really needs to kick backwards, he has the double jointed knee there. Of course, again, the strap gets caught in there, so it does block like the perhaps one more ratchet he could otherwise take. His foot goes down and up. This time we did it right. And of course, we have the typical pivot there. And you can just turn it all the way around. He is a very nice and posable figure. Absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, as expected, I want to say his swords can go in there, which they do. It's just a little bit of a tight fit, so I hope that does not. No, this one's as it should be. I feel this one went fairly tight, and I'm like, I hope that does not cause any paint to scuff off. But it should be fine. Now, of course, if you want to replace the hands, you can just wiggle. Oh, these actually came off very easy this time. Just wiggle it a little bit. And you just put in the new one. I know Kung Fu. Show me. Now, as for the bandana, we have this one in a relaxed period. In a relaxed position. Look, there's a jumping action or a shoryuken. But if you disagree with the way the bandana is positioned, you can just unplug it and plug in the other one. Just like that. And then it's basically nearly the same, but it just focused. The turn is towards the other side. But I appreciate that. You know, the big ones came with the cloth bandanas, but I do actually like this a little bit better, I guess. It does add to the motion, like, you know. It gives the illusion of him going like sideways down. I can appreciate that they are interchangeable and posable, so to speak. Anyway, let's grab his big brother for a comparison, shall we? And there we have them both together. And just move away there for a bit. Now, of course, he is absolutely ginormous in comparison. Let me just take a close-up look there. Because basically all the details are there. done an incredible job on these little ones. And he's got the exact same expression there on the head. The same paint job around the body and on the swords and everything. I must say I'm really impressed that, like the little dots, the two there on the leg there, it's all on there. It really is just a tiny version of the big one, and that is absolutely incredible in my book. Now, of course, we cannot end this little review or look at the figure without a family shot. Would you not agree, audience? I think you would agree. Now, we don't have the complete family just yet, at least not in this format, but we make do with what we do have. And already they look very nice together. No, my sons. Stop your incessant bickering. I am sick and tired of it. Ugh, kids. Yeah, and you're happy now you only got 2, but there's 2 more to come, Splinter. I am so sorry. Anyway, thank you for joining me for another look at an incredibly well done figure. I am very happy you were here once again to watch with me, audience. So if you would like to do that again, be sure to be subscribed. You can do that by clicking down below or in the corner of the video on the right here down. And if you would like to help me out, please leave a like, leave a comment down behind, not just to help me out, but hey, maybe you want to start a conversation. I do love to talk with you people. So, that'll be that for today. And never forget, audience, it's pizza time. Cowabunga! Boop.